Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about my duty belt. Yesterday I got on here and said that I was going to do a review of my duty belt, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. So I'm going to start with the left side and work my way all the way across, tell you what I have and everything I have on here, why I'm going to use it, and I'm just going to give you the rundown of my duty belt. Okay, so up here is a Nosarka trail pouch. That's where I keep my medical gloves, just in case if, I run into someone that has blood on them or is dirty and I just don't want to get anything on me. Next up, we have my handcuff pouch. I carry my handcuffs up here in front on both sides of the belt. That way I won't have to reach all the way behind me if I'm fighting an individual or anything like that. My handcuffs are right here in front, and I have two extra pairs down here on this little strap in the middle. Next up over here we have the OC spray, which is basically pepper spray. Well, that is what OC spray is. I'm sorry for the wind if y'all can't hear me that well, but this is Smith & Wesson's chemical mace. It has a little deal on here. It doesn't tell me how many ounces of pepper spray this is, but yeah, it does. 3.67 ounces of pepper spray. So the stuff hurts. It's really cool, really good stuff. I've only had to use it about 4 or 5 times. And then next up we have my ICOM radio. I have my microphone up here. I've never had to take it out of this pouch. The thing I really don't like about this pouch though is that it's so small. It just it just doesn't hold my radio properly. So that's the only issue I have with this case. But next up we have my law enforcement baton. People call them billy clubs, nightsticks. It's a baton. Expands out to 21 inches. And it's pretty decent, all in all. Next up, though, is the handcuff strap I showed y'all earlier. I carry 2 pairs of Smith & Wesson Model 100 handcuffs. I carry my green pair up top, and then I carry my silver pair down on bottom. That's just because if I have to detain many subjects, or I'm not just having to wait for another officer to come assist me or whatever, I can just go ahead and detain and then hold at gunpoint, or have my OC spray out ready to go. But moving on, next up is my pouch, which I've had this forever now, and it's just one that I've used forever now. I could carry an extra mag on it, and it looks really tactical, and I like it, so that's why I use it. And then here at the end of the duty belt is my pair of stainless steel handcuffs. These are tri-hinged handcuffs, and I'll be doing a review of my many pairs of handcuffs. I have 12 or 13 pairs now, and y'all can ask me why, but the reason why I don't carry all the handcuffs on me all the time. I usually carry the 2 pairs, or at least one, with me everywhere I go, just in case, because you never know whenever you may run into a situation where you need to apprehend a suspect or an individual, detain them, where you're having to wait for law enforcement, or just whatever the case may be. Handcuffs are great, especially a brand like this, because you can control someone's wrist with these better. You're not having to worry about just fighting someone a whole lot, because you're going to get a lot of control out of these handcuffs versus the chain handcuffs. If you're gonna apprehend someone or hold them for law enforcement, I suggest you having a pair like this or like those up there. But anyway, this is my duty belt, and I can go on and on what I could use on here, but I use this fabric setup instead of leather, because leather I tear it up too easily. I mean, yeah, it does last for a while. The longest duty belt I've had that was leather lasted me about 5 months, and it just fell apart on me. I'm rough on my gear, but the fabric stuff, everything I have is held up. It's worked good with me. You know, even my little flimsy gun holster, you know, it works well with me. You know, it still has a crack right there, but you know, it still gets the job done. Another thing I like about this holster is, you know, you can open it 2 different ways. You can unbuckle the buckle and then pull your firearm out like that, or you can just, if there's absolutely you have to pull it out, you know, quick, pop that little snap, which was what I'm so used to doing, is I just pop the snap, because you never know nowadays what you're going to encounter when you're making stops or talking to individuals or just anything. You just don't know nowadays. So, you know, I like this holster. It gives me an extra option. You know, it gives me faster lethal response. I'm not just having to, you know, wait for the hood, you know, on the other holsters to come undone or anything, or if my thumb slips or anything like that. Or, you know, my holsters, you know, this one works for me, and I'm not worried about it. It's dependable. It gets the job done, and that's all I'm really gonna say about that. Now, I usually have my belt keepers on here. I do not have them on the belt today. I will show you what the belt keepers look like, but basically they just help you organize the gear and distribute the weight evenly. There will be one belt keeper right up underneath this pouch. There'll be one right about here, another one right here, and then there'll be another one up front in between your buckles. And that's so the weight's distributed evenly, like I said, and you're not just straining your back whenever you're running with all this gear. But rather than that, it's a pretty basic setup. You know, this is everything. The reason why I'm not showing y'all the firearm is because I could, you know, possibly get in trouble for showing y'all the firearm, and I just didn't want to take that chance. And plus, I really don't feel comfortable letting y'all know what I carry with me whenever I do go out on patrols and stuff like that. So, you know, rather than the normal setup, you know, I don't feel safe or comfortable talking. I feel safe, but I don't feel comfortable talking about the firearm. I will tell you all that I carry a Glock, if that's, you know, a question y'all may ask. But that's gonna be that, you know, I carry a Glock, and the reason why I carry a Glock is because there's no safety on the firearm. I can pull it out, discharge it, you know, swap mags. It's a quick process. So this is my setup. This is what I use. It works with me, works well for me, and I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all later. If y'all have any suggestions on what I should do or what I should talk about, or if y'all want me to sit down and talk about a specific subject or anything, go ahead and let me know, and I'll try to do wherever I can for y'all. Y'all have a great day, and y'all be safe.